right. We are live again, folks. We are live. How's everybody doing out there today? How is everybody doing? Wait for a couple people to show up here and we'll start getting into our just randomness. Yeah. So these, I don't know how to set up.
Huh?
This, like, multiple screens, I don't remember how to set up.
What do you mean? Oh, this... You don't open... God damn it. You don't gotta do the pop out, but it makes life a little bit easier.
Okay. And this is what they're
Oh
saying.
my god, dude. Why do you have your shit set up to that? You are killing me, Bretta.
I'm killing you. Killing you softly.
You are, like, actually killing me. Alright, I'll put that shit down there.
Alright.
Put that there. Alright. That don't matter.
And our mic is good.
You gotta, like...
Turn to green.
You gotta, like, do something different for seating here.
How about that?
I don't know what, but we gotta do something.
There we go.
We
Got
gotta,
you
like...
a bit more room.
Alright. So, I don't know. No one's in yet?
No one's here yet.
Nah, nobody loves us. It's alright. That's fine. Ugh. God, I fucking hate that.
What's it?
Like those fucking dry spots, dude.
Happens all the time.
I know, and I hate it.
Let's talk about dry spots. Do you have any special cream for your cracked knuckles?
Yes, I prefer Rip Tripper's new vape juice. It's an 80-20 blend with, well, actually it's an 80-19 blend with a small amount of lotion.
Hey, what's up, Jax?
I'm just gonna vape these two tonight.
Good to see you in, bud.
I got a whole like gallon. I kind of want to vape that Juggernog. Oh, a little bit to be vaginist with you, dude. Dude, this is horrible.
You want to vape that jug?
Yeah. This fucking camera setup is killing me.
I know.
Why are you sitting like so? Like sit straight.
The table.
Sit farther. Push yourself back. No. Like back this way.
What do you mean?
Like you could be on the green screen. You don't gotta be like off the green screen.
There, is that better?
Just sit like this, like normal. Look. I'm stuck on. What am I stuck?
Bear with us, guys.
That's
We're
why I'm stuck. You got the leg right here.
we are just starting this.
Put that there. Let me get my ass out of your face.
We got kind of a small space to work with, so
There we
bear
go.
with us.
Look, there we go.
Now we in.
Nah, you see?
Yeah.
See? Yes.
Perfect.
See, that's
Why
what
didn't
I'm
we think of
talking
this? We were like this yesterday.
about. I was saying we gotta like switch it up.
But yeah.
I said we gotta adjust it, yo.
Okay.
I'm gonna shake it, dude.
No, Jex, today was actually our super chill day. We did maybe 1 or 2 builds this morning, and that sounds wonderful. Perfect. Yeah, today's been our really chill day. We didn't do much. We went shopping this morning for some supper and came home and took a nap.
I took a nap because I was cranky as fuck.
I took a nap as well.
Did you? You fell asleep? I didn't know that. I thought I was just laying there
I
asleep.
only slept for like maybe a half hour. You slept for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. It's a good nap
I
for
was
you.
cranky as a motherfucker all day. This dude's like being all like, you know,
Cheerio.
oh, hey buddy, and I'm like, shut up. And I was like, I'm being such a dick. I need a nap. And then now I'm still a dick. But
Ever since yesterday around 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Kind of dicky.
Yeah, I know. Tired, man.
But man,
vacation kicks my ass, dude. Even though we're doing like nothing.
That's the thing, though.
You know what it was,
busy
dude?
on vacation.
I started getting stressed out when I realized that box mod wasn't gonna work. And I was starting to get really fucking irritated. And then once I was pissed off about that, I was just like done for the day.
Yep.
Like I was over the day. I was like, this was such a fucking waste of money. And it ended up not being, so that's fine. I'm gonna find like a pair of something to fuck with this while we're talking.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Perfect.
Can you hand me like a couple of different random poking tools out of our collection of tools over there? On your left hand shoulder, there should be a pile of tools. I don't know really what's there, but something. Because I really I need to get this battery out, like to the point that it's bothering me. Like mostly flat pokey tools.
We don't have flat pokey tools.
Like those metal tweezers or something. Like I'm honestly about to just like crunch off the side of this thing. Like I don't even care anymore, if we're being totally honest. Yeah.
That's perfect.
I'll bend the shit out of those. I don't even care.
So Jex, how you been? Been up to much good yourself?
I think those are mine.
I don't know. They were in my kit over here.
They're in your kit?
Yeah.
Alright, well, if I bend the fuck out of them, you can just take mine.
Yeah, the rest of the tools are downstairs. So.
Oh, I think mine are fucked anyway, but...
They're both fucked.
Yeah, just bend the shit out of those.
Yeah, we bought quite a few things since he's been here. We've got this Coupor by Primus, I think it is, also known as like a smoke product, or smock, however you prefer to say it, and the battery door on it is just horrible.
Like really fucking horrible.
The magnet, like, one of the magnets is in backwards, and one of the magnets has fallen out.
It's a shit show.
Yeah.
It's just an absolute shit show. The thing is horrible.
The door is a complete joke.
I mean, it's unfortunate too, because the mod itself is actually like pretty nice, but the way that they went about doing the battery door is just an embarrassment. Like it really, I mean, you know, you could probably luck out and get one from a vape shop for like $30 because they're so old. But I think I'm actually getting it out.
Nice.
But the way that they have this thing set up is just insane.
Yeah, there's one small tab and two magnets, and that's just not enough.
And the tab doesn't do it. Like if this magnet was fine, it would just hold it like that, and this would kind of flip up under where it's supposed to flip up under.
But it literally falls off just by itself.
It's just fucking crazy. Like this battery door is just an absolute joke. Like it's so bad. Like I can't believe that nobody was like, "Yo, this is not gonna work." And this one they like glued in too, which is causing me even more stress.
Not much going on. Yeah, not much has been going on with us. I think the only thing exciting is that we've got some business cards in the mail. We've got some ideas for the channel and everything that we're doing. It's just been a pure vape talk. Honestly, it has been zero talk about zombies, like an actual zombie gameplay, except for like the first day he was here. Everything else we've been doing is pretty much vape related, just bullshitting about what's in his state, what's in our state. Real chill.
Well, no, I mean we've been playing a ton of zombies. Like we've been playing a good amount. I mean, you know, we've also been, you know, going back and forth to vape shops because of dumb shit for like the last 3 days. Yeah. So that's kind of ended up being our topic of discussion. You know. I don't want to get it replaced though, Jax. That's the thing. I don't want to replace it. I like it as a mod. Yeah. Like it's a nice mod. I just got to get this magnet out of the door so I can flip it and glue it. Like it's a nice mod. Like it's really pretty good. It's just this battery door sucks. The way their battery setup is a little bit janky, to say the least. We had a slight issue last night. Yeah. But I mean, it's really not a bad mod. It's just this magnet situation is making it bad.
And if any of our viewers are watching the replay and they have like the Coupor or Cooper, whatever you want to call it, let us know in the comments if you ever had any problems with your battery door as well. That would be nice to know. Either we just got lucky and got a bad mod, or is it just kind of a thing that's spread over the whole spectrum of this mod? But while he's working on that, I'll jump right into it and just say that this is just going to be a super random, chill stream. If we don't have any content, we just want to have a big open discussion of pretty much about anything that you guys want to talk about or anything we have to say. I'll go over real quick of what I'm vaping. I don't know if this is how we want to go in this direction. But right now, I'm on the Geek Vape dual parallel unregulated mechanical box mod with the Medusa. I had a review out on this. So far it's still really well. It's still working really good. My battery wraps are still fine. I haven't had any misfires. It's really nice. The copper button's getting a nice patina, and I got magnetic worm in here, and it puts out a damn good vape. Thank you, Jordy. We appreciate that, dude. We meeting each other in person is like we've been friends for years. It's unbelievable. It's kind of crazy. I'm also vaping on the Kangertech 160 drip box, and as said last night, I wanted to test out the squonking pen on the version 1.5 of the Goon, so I got it sitting on top of there, and it's very squonkable. Squonk. And you hear the suction sound, and I'm running at 97 watts on that, and that is Donut Dude, and it's a strawberry donut, strawberry glazed donut. And then I'm also in the current testings of one of Geek Vape's newest mechanical mods / hybrid mod. It comes with both tops. It's the Tsunami kit. Right now I don't have anything fantastic to say about it other than it's really sleek. I'm having some problems with some misfiring. But in that I have a juice called Yami Apor, and that is butter brew.
Try to take a pull and see if it misfires. Because
right.
if it does, I'll laugh so hard.
Alright, I got a fire there that fires. I'll go again.
Like, it's just bananas, dude. Like, this thing, he's not explained how bad it is.
Misfire.
Like, this thing has been misfiring, honestly, half the time. Which is crazy. To have a mech mod that misfires. It's got to be a contacts issue.
Well, so here's the thing. If I press super hard, it doesn't fire, which is backwards. If I press nice and light on it...
Misfire.
Nope, misfire right there. So, I haven't quite figured it out yet, guys. I've messed with the pins on it. So I'm just having a lot of problems with this. I'm still going to come out with a review for it shortly. In the next couple weeks or so. I've got a lot of stuff to review yet. And then lastly, you guys seen this beauty last night. It is a Connoisseur mechanical mod. And it has just been a fucking treat. When I got this, it looked like a trumpet, and now it's getting a nice patina on it already, and it's only been a day.
That's how you know it's made out of good brass, though.
Yeah.
When the patina's
right away,
quick, that's how you know it's good brass. Like, aluminum and stainless should not patina that easy, so when those patina quick, that's how you know there's shit like on my GS. But, like, good brass, like trumpet brass, like, you got to polish your trumpet every freaking day. Like, that's how you know it's good brass. So that's nice.
This thing, we weren't too sure about it when I got it because it uses ball bearings for the contacts. And we were kind of worried about that, but it actually makes really solid connection every time.
It's awesome.
Every time it makes solid connection.
And so, if you guys remember yesterday, did we even talk about that box mod yesterday? That gravity box?
We did not.
Okay, so
we
ended up
completely avoided it because it was such a shit show.
So I wound up getting one as well, okay? And these things are dope. These are made by, I don't want to say they're made by League of Scoundrels because they're not, but they are. This is like League of Scoundrels, like kind of more mainstream kind of dealio. But so we went to the vape shop and I was looking for a nice series box, a nice unregulated series box or parallel box, either one I'd be happy with.
What's up, Gomer? Thanks for coming in.
And the dude's like, yeah, we got this awesome, this awesome series box for you. And I'm like, fucking cool, dude. So I paid $140 to say, now it looked like a super kind of, like,
old. It was old.
It was old, but like, it looked like it was kind of one of those boxes where they're like super limited edition kind of thing. So I got it home. I kind of started playing with it a little bit. I did a build for it, and for whatever reason, I was building for series. And for whatever reason, while I'm building on it, I'd been trying to find info on this box all day long, and I couldn't. I couldn't find anything on the old interwebs. So I kind of, before I put a build on it, I just had a crazy feeling that it wasn't a series box. There was no battery markings. There was nothing, which I thought was super weird.
Spent the whole day looking for it.
Yeah, from like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was up until about 6 o'clock at night. I was trying to figure out what this box was. So I finally was able to find a picture of it, or he found a picture of it online.
Yeah.
Where the person named. Now I found a picture, and they said it was named by a company called Cloudworks. But then he found one that said it was made by a company called SMCII.
CMII.
CMI,
Yes.
that's what it was. And so I finally found some more pictures, and people had bought them and said what the specs were on it. And everyone said it was a parallel box. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, that makes more sense for it to be a parallel box.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, battery orientation doesn't really matter for series or parallel, like which one goes which, as long as they're opposite or the same. Like, as long as they're oriented in parallel or series, it doesn't matter which one goes in first and which direction. But I was like, dude, this doesn't, I was like, you can't really run the batteries backwards. I mean, if you're running a parallel box and you try to fire it in series, nothing's going to happen. But the other way, I believe, could be dangerous. But so I'm like, I mean, either way, you don't want to try it no matter what. Thank you. And so
I didn't even know he was in here.
and so I didn't really either. And so I get this box home and find out it's parallel. We called the shop just to make sure it wasn't like, there was so little info on it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. What up, Gomer, you handsome bastard? We didn't know if it was one of those deals where they made 100 of them in series and 100 of them in parallel. Like, I had no idea. I didn't want to risk it. So we called the guy and he's like, let me do research. Hang on. 10 minutes later, yeah, it's a parallel box, man. Sorry about that. And I was like, good. I don't care. I'm not pissed at you for not knowing. Like, that's fine. But it was still annoying.
Considering there was no markings, they had no boxes for it or anything.
There was literally nothing.
It had to be at least probably a couple years old, to be honest.
Oh, at least.
So,
you know.
And then it just got worse and worse.
Yeah, you know, it was horrible. The battery, the way you adjust the batteries with little screws you tighten down to keep them tight and not rattle. And the slide for the batteries was tearing my wraps to bits.
Brand new batteries.
It was just a piece of shit, dude. And even when I finally got a build on there, it was misfiring left and right. So brought it back down, and the guy's like, dude, I can't give you your money back, but I can give you a store credit. So he ended up selling me this one, which is the same mod he has. And then, you know, he paid the difference of like $20. So it worked out because I was a little bit jealous he ended up with this thing, and I didn't say anything. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty dope mod.
I was waiting for him to call me an idiot the whole time.
No, like, they're dope. Like, they're nice. I couldn't call you an idiot because they're fucking sweet. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, he's got a fucking sweet tube. If that box worked, if that box was fine, I wouldn't have cared. It would have been dope. But once that box was fucked, I was like, oh. But luckily they had another one, and I got set up. So now we both got these baller-ass mods. So I'm just running that on VTC 6s. I don't know, VTC 4.5s or 6s with that Kennedy 25 on top. Loving it, dude. I think it's so dope. And that ball bearing setup in there is sick.
It is
like
amazing.
They work so nice.
Yes.
I was not expecting that. I thought they were gonna be janky as hell, but they are so nice. Like, they are so goddamn nice.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely loving this tube.
I don't think I will be putting this down. The battery adjustment on it as well is so easy. It's so easy. It's got a Delrin insert on it. Whoops.
Broken.
It's got a Delrin insert on it right here, and you just twist that to adjust your battery. And that's it. I guessed on it, and I was actually spot on with it. So, and then another thing with this button, it's got a very short throw after the battery adjustment, and it's coarse threading. So there's like 3 turns max, and it's on there instead of like having to loosen it up or tighten it like 10 turns. So the coarse threading on it is fantastic too. So, yeah, Gomer, if you weren't cooking, dude, we would have had you come up here, for sure. We would have had to work something out with this room we're in, but we would have had you come up here for sure.
We could have slept in the same bed. I'd go face the beard of that guy. That's cool.
Face the beard.
I'd sleep in that thing like a bird's nest.
You don't know, his beard goes down into his chest.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's a hairy, beautiful
I'll wrap
man.
it up around my neck like a scarf, dude.
What he doesn't have on top of his head, he has on his body.
That's fine. So I could rub his head like like one of those crystal balls, while I wear his beard like a scarf.
Yes, yes.
That would have been fantastic. Now I'm actually let down, dude.
Jeez, Gomer. Oh hell yeah, Dom. Yo, yeah.
I'm getting fucking bothered by this magnet, dude. Like, I'm about to just snap a chunk off of this.
Don't get worked up about it.
Yeah, I want this mod to be good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of it being, like, crappy. Like that. But Gomer, you got any suggestions, dude? I got to get those little round magnets right there. I got to get one of those out. And they're in there pretty tight, dude. I can't quite get it. And I really need... I think I'm just going to try to clip off a little edge of this piece right here like this.
Gomer, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but the magnet on this device that he's got, the Cooper by Primus or whatever, they put the magnet in backwards.
So here, I can actually show you what it's doing so you got a better understanding.
That shit.
So, okay, so look. So first off, one thing I want to point out is if you look at the negative terminals on that, they are like, well, look at the batteries.
Yeah, they turn black.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Look, they're green screened. That's dope as fuck. So these, that's so sick. All right, so these are the VTC batteries, so they're actually green screening, which actually lets you see those negative terminals really well. Like, that's really fucking cool. So the negative terminals are like wide open, dude.
There you go.
So what happened yesterday was I took the batteries, I took the tray off, and one of the magnets was actually stuck down here it was this magnet right here. And when I went to pull it off, it actually slid across the negative terminal and arced out. Scared the shit out of me. It's on stream. There's a moment where you see me like, oh, look at the magnets on there. And then you see me go. And then I was like, yo, did you see that? Like, it scared the fuck out of me. But so when you put this battery tray on there, it's actually like working now.
Well, we've been bending the fuck out of it. It's still janky. Tip it
still
right
janky.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so as you can see, if I let this go, it's not right. Like, it's absolutely shitty. Like, this thing is just, that shouldn't happen. It's just crap. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but that whole, the side where my finger's on is bouncing around like crazy. It's horrible.
Nail polish remover for glue.
And put it on there.
Is that to get the glue out of the magnet that's already down below in the magnet?
Because I don't know if there's glue. There's definitely glue. Does your wife have nail polish remover?
Yeah. I do. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
We can try that later on, unless you want to get it done now.
No, I'll do it later. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to keep using it as is because I really want to vape this fucking Mason.
Yes, the Mason.
The Mason 40. So, this guy was able to get me my dream RDA. And I've been looking for one of these since I got into building. I saw this online.
What's going on,
and
Bio?
I was like, hi, Kiki. Woo, goody, meow, meow, meow. And so I don't actually talk to animals like that. And so I saw Mason and I was like, oh my god, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's one of those things where most people will tell you you're a moron for buying it. But I love it. Now we'll compare this to what is considered a large RDA. I know you did Gomer, and I offered you $100 for it, dude. This is a normal size RDA, okay? This is actually considered a larger RDA. This is a 24 millimeter, okay? This one is a 40 millimeter. Oh, hell yeah. So
it's build space galore.
So check this out. I basically have an identical build between the two. This one is just in single coil because they were ohming out to something a little bit too low. You can't see it anyway. But so this is a normal size coil, okay? That's normal size. It's like a 3 millimeter inner diameter. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wraps. 6 wraps.
The battery door.
Oh, my. You have tape. Fuck, I'm taping this for now.
Right there.
Because it's bothering me that badly. Hang on, guys. Let me do a little surgery here. Goddamn.
Yeah, Gomer, we've been absolutely loving it. We got it just with the 2 airflow slots on there, and the top completely screwed down to close off the top airflow, and it's just, it really chokes you up when you hit it, and it's freaking fantastic. It's at 180 watts.
Can't even tell it's on there.
That's what I told you to do.
Perfect.
Well,
okay.
Just with Velcro.
So this is a normal build, okay? And then this is what I'm rocking in there, which is basically the same build, except there's an extra millimeter a whole millimeter on the inner diameter. So it's a 4 millimeter build, and that's like 10 wraps. Okay, same build, 10 wraps, and there is tons of room left over. Like there is a crazy amount of room left over. And like, okay, let me drip both of these so you guys can kind of see. Now, first off, this is a normal drip on like a normal build, okay? You do a little bit of this action. Oh, not even on there. Yeah. You do a little bit of that action and you're done. Okay? However, on this, how did I copy you? On this one, you got to take your shit and you got to do a full eyedropper on per coil. Okay? Fucking amazing.
Gomer, this is that staged fused Clapton build.
Which is amazing.
It is an amazing. No, it's not the same, dude. Yeah, yeah, and he built these coils as well himself. We've been doing a fuck ton of building.
Mine's better either way, so eat it.
Yeah.
So okay.
Whoa.
Come on, bro. Don't play us like this. Don't play us like. There we go. There we go. No. Oh, there we go. Okay. So check it out. So this is watch your eyeballs. So this is just this little dinky build.
Whoopee!
Yay. And then this one, maybe, oh no, I gotta go 240. Yeah. This is this build.
Watch my eyeballs, and I got second-degree burns in my arm.
Love it, dude. Fucking love it.
Yeah, it's cool, Gomer. It's all right. It's probably hard to see on this camera. Yeah, that's the stage, not staggered.
Well, that's what I'm doing when I get home. I'm doing a 4mm staggered fuse. So then I guess I'll be copying you or whatever. I like that there. I wanted to suck that in.
Yeah, I don't think
I
you
love
wanted
vaping
to.
cat hair.
Fwahaha! And it's just fucking... Hang on a second. Thank you for that.
Yes,
it's
sir.
just dent. Oh, yeah?
You know you don't want to play that game. Weak sauce. Look at that. It's already gone.
Well, we're messing up shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Fucking love it. It looks kind of cool, though.
It actually...
It's trippy as fuck.
It actually, honestly, don't look that fucking ridiculous on that fucking cheese grater.
Yes, it does.
Cooper.
It looks completely
It
ridiculous.
could look a lot worse. Like, if you... Like, it actually looks good on the Hexome, though, but we can't run it at very high wattage, so... What was that face? That's just how I laugh, man. And that face I make is evil face.
I feel like he was talking about me because I was making some goofy ass faces throughout that.
Oh. Yeah, Gomer, he can't build yet, but he can.
So wait,
he can
so who made the
rap.
staggered fused?
It was staged or staggered, yeah.
Yeah, but who made it?
It was pre-ordered shit.
Oh, so you cheated. So you're the cheater.
Yeah.
I build my own, bro.
Yeah, he ordered it in a spool and yeah. He used to not even be able to wrap. He used to have to order like the already wrapped coils, and he's getting a lot better at it actually. So, dude, you know what, Gomer? I went to that BCM website and I tried to order a box from there, and my computer flagged it as like I wasn't able to order from the site. Like, this site contains extra cookies or something and viruses, and I wasn't able to actually access their site. So I think BCM is out of business, or they're under a different name. But yeah, it looks dope on your BCM though, for sure. Yeah, how about that? Hammer of Dom. That's what I call it.
This wouldn't even fire. Like, this wouldn't even get warm if I ran it on that tube.
But yeah, the face I make's Ninja. I don't know. I make lots of faces. That's all I am, is just a man full of mini faces. That's what I am. Let's take a hit from the tsunami. Misfire.
That mod sucks.
Fire.
I'd call them immediately. Like, that's fucked up.
You wish you got the black what?
Oh, the black Mason?
I thought you had the black Mason. The gunmetal type color. Yeah, so we've been actually like super living it up, dude, with all our new vape toys. And here's a video for you.
Oh, look at that handsome bastard.
Isn't he? He's got little baby lungs. Gomer, you've got little baby lungs.
He's got to hit this build. That thing,
he'd take a 1 second pull off of that build and he'd cough.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That build is out of control.
All
like,
right.
that build is by far the craziest hitting build I've ever taken into my life. Remasters on causing. Wait, what? Wait, Modern Warfare Remastered is $80? That's crazy. But this isn't really a zombies channel, dude. Save that for later. We're gonna be playing zombies here in a little bit later on.
So yeah, let's go. If you're watching the replay and the people that are in here right now, we are Zombie Vapes. It's not zombie related as per se as far as like gameplay, but all of our products that we hope to have come out very shortly or in the near like year or so or less is based off of zombies. Not a specific game or anything like that, but it's based off of zombies is what it is. So this might be a good time to reveal some build tables we're going to be coming out with. This one is a prototype for sure, but we're doing something like this. Gomer, you might appreciate this, but this is something like we are doing. You got all your spots for your tools right here. You can have your ohm meter, whatever else you want to put here. So it's definitely not set in stone yet, but this is definitely where we're going with this. All your spools of wire is here. You can stack them up. You can put like 3 spools on here, maybe 4. Your scissors, more jigs, all your tools. So this is kind of what we're going for. This is like a prototype. We're both going to start working on it and get something really set in stone. Yeah. This thing is durable. I could probably drop this from chest high and it probably wouldn't break. So
no, it definitely wouldn't break. It looks like crap, but that thing is sturdy as balls.
Yeah. It does not look like crap. There's a few tweaks he and I have to make on it as far as like the pegs, the legs, like the stands. You can see the little dowels here. We have to make some tweaks on this to make it shorter or taller, make them more even. But that's just something that we're coming out with, and we got to work on that. So we got a little bit going. So it is kind of about zombies related, but it's nothing about gameplay. But no, Ninja, that's perfectly fine, dude. I mean, we're happy to talk about whatever in this channel, but our main focus right now is on vaping 101, vaping to help people quit smoking, just getting the word out about products and juice and whatever else, dude. So, keep coming in. We like a good conversation. Yeah, thank you for your support, dude. So,
well, we're hoping, Gomer, what just happened with you, we're hoping that's what happened with people, because like you can find nobody mass creates build tables that are like
quality,
something that looks nice. Like so what happened was he sent me a picture one day and he's like, oh, this is what I want to buy, and he sent me a picture, and granted, the one that I made for him does not look any better. But it was like this carbon fiber plasticky fucking deal. And he's like, oh, I want this. And I was like, dude, all that plastic carbon fiber. I was like, come on, man. And I was kind of trying to make something that would kind of fit in a house. It wouldn't just look like some big chunk of plastic on a table. Yeah. Granted, that doesn't look any better. But I mean, I don't know. It kind of sparked an idea of like, dude, we can like make these in mass.
Yeah.
So, I mean, granted, it's not the nicest looking thing you ever seen in your life, but once we start making them, I can send you one that's right. But, I mean, I figure would you stop, please, for the love of shit?
For what it is, as like a prototype, it's like almost exactly what we want, other than it might need to be cut in half some way and made a little bit longer and make all the parts closer and closer together and make it a little bit more low profile. But it's definitely up to quality. Like, it's the quality we want. We don't want to change how well put together it is, other than making things more straight. So, Gomer, as soon as we get something more concrete, dude, I will be, I will get you one out there, dude, for sure. They're freaking amazing. I mean, it's not shit you can take to a party. Like,
but what? Okay, so what I'm planning on doing, what the plan is. This
is the last vacation day, yes.
Well, what I want to do is, so I want to, there's a bunch of tweaks I got to make for that table. I meant to make it shorter, and I fucked up on my dowels, and I ended up putting the wrong dowels in. But anyway, what I want to do is I want to make one. If you've ever played the game Mancala, it's like a little like African board game. Comes on a board that's totally flat. You can fold it up like that. I want to make build tables, but it's more like a tool case. Like the Coil Master kits are nice, but I kind of want to make something that looks a little bit nicer. So you can have it folded up, you open it up, all your tools are laid out. There's a little flat piece of just wood where you can put your ohm meter, you can build on it, do whatever. And then it'll have like little like thin plexiglass covers. So when you fold it up, your tools don't fall out of place. And it'll be just big enough, like this big, that you can flip it open, have area to build, have your tools organized, flip it up, throw it in your backpack. Because those Coilmaster kits are nice, but they are chunky because of all that foam. This will be like this thin.
Tall.
It'll be like this big once you fold it up.
Maybe an inch and a half tall, yeah.
And that's kind of like what I'm envisioning. When I get home, I got to get that table right. I got to make one of those that's legit, and then I'm gonna start working on portable ones. But that's kind of where I'm going with it, or where we're going with it.
Yeah. This is actually like I drew him up something on a piece of paper, and he made it for me. So it's kind of like my design, but he built it, I guess. But I think we're both going the same way with the design. But yeah, I want to do this as well to help him out, and he wants to do this. We're both going to be doing tables.
We just need better tools right now.
It's going to take some time to get there, but we're going to get there for sure. Do you want to talk to Gomer about everything?
What do you want to talk about? I'll talk about anything, man. What are you going to talk about, dude?
Gomer, we kind of thought it would be pretty cool if you'd be part of this as well.
For sure.
Or whenever you can, you know.
We basically want to have like a 3-way kind of thing.
Total 3-way.
Total 100% 3-way with you.
Wait, no, it'd be more like this.
Is that like scissoring? Well, no, that would be... How is he going to do that?
I don't know.
Was he going to flip it back?
I don't know. I was just...
Do you not know
I was
anatomy?
just being dirty.
Oh. Well, then, yeah.
And you're making it...
So, no, it would be... Hang on, let me figure this out.
It'd be like...
It would be more like this.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
we
horrible.
What
it's disgusting.
We want to do is do like
you guys are terrible.
We want to be a human centipede with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on it. He knows.
Yeah, Gomer. We if you're still here, buddy, we'd love for you to join us every once in a while, dude, or every show, whatever. It would be fantastic. So, the fuck, DH.
Sorry, dude. You brought it up, man. I would have done it if you didn't fucking do it wrong.
I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know. I think you were envisioning there was another person here.
Well, maybe.
Like when they do those like air sealed mini sausage bags.
Yeah.
And they suck it up and they're all like piled on each other. That's what he was picturing.
That's not wrong. It's dirty minded.
But yeah, that's what I was picturing in my head.
Now
I'm all hot and bothered.
Like I said, we got some business cards in the mail. A lot of you people who watch Dead Play as Zombies on YouTube and everything like that at Deadhead Gaming, we've been working on some eggnog, like Juggernaut from the game Zombies, and our first batch that I had made for us turned out okay, but it was really, really too strong. Really, really too strong on a certain flavor. But we got this one down packed. It's a little bit better. We need tweak it just a tiny bit more. We're going to have that spot on. So we are also very excited for that.
Well, we're going to Jex. We're going to do like a Skype phone call kind of. If you've ever seen the guys Real Vapors, they're actually like a group of just like really like chill dudes that just bullshit about like the vape equipment. And it's basically just going to be like that, where we're kind of on Skype, just bullshitting back and forth and streaming it. That's basically what the plan is right now. So yeah, that'll be starting up here.
Yeah. Okay, Gomer, if you gotta leave, dude, enjoy your food. Come on back. We're gonna be going for about maybe another 20 minutes max. So if you're not back, not a big deal at all. Thank you for stopping by, dude. We appreciate it.
And we are going to be playing zombies after this for a little bit.
Yes, we
just so
absolutely
you guys know. We gotta sneak in one more stream before I go.
Un mas.
Because we have been having fun on that. We've been having a blast.
Dude, what's wrong with my hair? It's the same as his. It's just mine's just long on top.
Mine's better. Mine's just better hair. Dude, watch. When I take my hat off, people go crazy, bro.
Ah, Brittany!
See?
Brittany!
Look at this guy's hair, Brittany! Oh my god! He's so cute. Is that a bald spot? What is that?
Oh god!
Oh, that's like my.
That's your part.
Yeah, that's my part. I did not know it was like that down. Look at that, yo! Holy Moses, dude! That's a hell of a hair part. That's fucking disgusting. I've never noticed that before.
Oh, okay, Gomer.
Look
cool.
at that, dude. Look at this, guys. Holy shit!
That's actually like a perfect part.
Wow! Ugh. I've never noticed that, dude. That freaked me out. I thought that was like a bald spot. I thought I was turning to my grandpa, dude. For a minute there, I thought I was turning into Grandpa B.
Yes.
Holy shit. You scared me like that.
Gomer was thinking about upgrading to the 1.5 goon. What would you have to say to him?
Does he have a goon?
He has a goon.
Does he have money to buy a 1.5?
He's got the same goon I do.
Okay,
and
listen.
He can
he's got the clone?
Money. Yeah,
he's got the clone.
Too.
Okay, well, if you got the clone, dude, fuck
support
clones.
the company if you want to.
Fuck clones, first off. I mentioned buying a clone barrel for the OG goon if you don't want to buy, like, the airflow on the 1.5 is a lot easier to adjust. It's by far way easier to adjust. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
It tasted like Hawaiian stir fry.
Oh, was it just as good coming out?
Oh yeah.
Shoot.
So the airflow is a lot nicer. It's by far a lot nicer. 100%. But if you don't have like the $70 to dump on it, where it's gonna kind of put you in a little bit of a strain, then don't really bother. I mean, since you have the clone, I would 100% recommend it.
If you like that clone, for sure.
It's honestly worth it alone just for those hex screws. Like, those things are fantastic when you're doing close builds and you got to kind of hold the deck. You got to hold your coil straight right there and try to twist them down. Like, that's all fine. That's awesome. If you can totally afford it, then 100% go for it. But if it's one of those deals where you're like, oh, now I really got to put aside X amount of money for the next X amount of weeks and it's going to kind of, screw me up, then don't really worry about it. There's not enough difference. You don't get more build area like they say. But, I mean, if it's one of those deals where you can just, like, buy one online and it's not a big deal, then, like, definitely do it, especially since you have a clone. I don't really trust build decks on clones and 510s and stuff. I don't really trust the metals they use. But I would definitely recommend them. I love it. I've got 3 of them. Right?
4. No, yeah, 3.
No, I got 3. I got the stainless.
Yeah.
No, I got 2. Well, I got the OG, but
I've got the OG and 2 Virgin 1.5s.
Yeah, I've got 2 of the 1.5s, and they're awesome. I love it. So, I mean, if you got the money, dude, 100% buy it. 100%. But if it's gonna screw you up financially to buy it, then don't. Don't worry. You're not really missing out on a crazy amount of stuff.
I really, really want to buy another one of those goons. Myself, a version 1.5. I want to get the either all gold one or I want to get a stainless one. I want to be able to support the company too to make up for this clone goon I have on here.
I want an all gold for this. Like the gold, not rose gold, but gold.
Gold.
That would look dope on here. But I am getting that battle deck, so I don't know. I might just not worry about it. I very well may just let it be, because that battle deck, those things hit like a train, dude. Like, they hit like an absolute train. Refresh chat real quick, because I don't know if it's just not picking up or what.
Okay. We only have 5 watching, so...
Yeah, no. Just right click on the white spot, and then hit reload.
Alright.
Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright.
Just making sure we weren't missing any of your guys' comments, for sure. But, that's pretty much it. Anything else that you're vaping on that you want to discuss? I think you got one more over there, the
Hexome?
The Hexome, yes.
So yeah, this was kind of an accidental purchase. I picked up the Hexome series dual 18650 variable wattage box. We had thought, because I've seen these Hexomes, and every one that I've seen has been variable voltage. So I bought it, got it home. He's looking at it and he's like, oh, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't voltage, this is wattage, and it is. And it only goes up to a measly 100 watts, which for me, that's like barely even satisfying, which is weird. Because a tube mod, I think they max out at like
80 to 100
watts. And
depending on your build.
And that kind of sucks. But this thing is actually pretty nice. Depending on the build you put in it, it's actually pretty good. And like a tube mod is totally satisfying for me. These days, like I was vaping like nothing sub 200 watts.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to get into like this whole like lower wattage shit, so it's fine.
Flavor whoring, more dense cloud is what we're after.
I still love like cloud chasing and shit. But it's actually, the internals are actually super nice. God, I love, dude. It's like giving you a perfect look at it. The internals are super nice. Everything is wired up super well. Little rubber sleeves over everything. Everything is
no negative contacts hanging out or positive contacts hanging out.
Everything is nice and recessed. Everything is soaked with like a heat shrink.
Saran wrapped. And
that's
it keeps
what I'm
everything
saying.
In place. Yeah, it's
awesome internally.
Definite good box if you're looking for like an 80 to 100 watt vape. It's
the magnets are awesome. The magnets are completely awesome. It honestly looks, when you hold it up, it almost looks like a completely sealed off box. The thing is great. I love it. I love the big logo on the side. If this went up, wrong side. If this went up to like 150 watts, it would be that much better. Considering it's 2 batteries, it really should. But the battery life on it has been awesome. I've had to change out the batteries twice, and I've been using it. Oh, why does it keep unfocusing? I've had to
smoke.
I've had to change out the batteries, I think, twice on it now, and I've been using it all day for the last like 3 days. So that's cool. Pretty much everything I picked up this week, I'm stoked about. I would have loved it if that parallel box had worked.
If it was where your batteries went in from the front or back and not on the narrow side, it would have been a fine mod.
Right. I don't know why. Like, I understand why they did it to look sleek.
Yeah.
But even the guy at the store, I told him, I was like, dude, that thing is gonna shred somebody's battery apart in there. Because unfortunately, especially with that back battery, you can shred your wrap on that first positive terminal and not even notice it.
Yep.
Until it's in there, and then disaster strikes.
Can happen.
So
for sure.
That sucks. And I hate that style where you gotta screw in a screw on the bottom to kind of push your batteries up and make contact to keep them tight. I hate that style. Because it's weird. You don't really know if you're making contact with the battery, at least with those threads.
Yeah.
They were so chunky that you're either making contact with your battery or you're just in a rough spot of the thread. And I hate that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
The copper on Delrin is never a good option.
Like it's
bad idea.
So bad. And I could see if they made very small adjustments to that box, it could have been awesome. But even when the batteries were in, the thing was still misfiring like crazy. Oh, and the other big issue was the 510.
510.
The 510 was an adjustable, and it was a reverse thread 510. So what was supposed to happen was when you were tightening down your RDA, it was supposed to basically perfectly tighten down your 510.
Yeah.
But it would tighten down, and then it would slip down another thread and stop making contact. And I think the only hits I was getting were arc hits.
Yeah.
So that's really not good. That box was just crap, and I'm hoping when you go back, they don't have it on the shelf.
Yeah, I'm definitely going back. I want to see if that vape shop puts it back on the market, because it's kind of a... I don't know if they have them in Connecticut, but we have 5 or 6 here. There's a couple in a couple other states that are pretty close by. And I want to see if they actually put that back on the shelf. I really, really hope he doesn't do it.
He seemed like he
understood.
What's up, CNC? Like, he put that battery in, and he was like, wow, I could totally see that muffing up a battery. I'm hoping they don't. But, I mean, that shop in Connecticut, that's like a very reputable shop. They took back that Kennedy and put it right back on the shelf.
Yeah.
And granted, a lot of these mods, the 510, have like a flathead screwdriver mark through it. So, realistically, only half of the 510 is making contact anyway.
Yeah.
But when there's a chunk missing out of it, that's just not good. Like, it's just really not good. Especially if you're putting on something weird like that type of a box mod where the 510 is super, super small to begin with. And if it ends up lining up where the Kennedy kind of tightens down and the 510 on the box is just sitting like this or something real weird, it could cause issues. I don't know. It's just stuff like that pisses me off when shops do that.
Well, honestly, I'm actually, like, it was a fucking pain in the dick for us to have that box mod, and especially for you when I got this one and you got that one and it didn't work out. But honestly, I'm kind of looking at it now, I'm kind of glad that we got it. We took it back. Because when we went in there today to return it, there was a couple brand new vapors in there. They had purchased a couple smoke products, MP4, and who knows, they might have wanted to get into it, some unregulated vaping right off the bat. And if they seen that and they thought it was dope as shit, they could have took that home, put their batteries in backwards, ripped their wrap, and they could have been really screwed up from first time vaping. So probably, honestly, some good came out of that. I really hope the guy doesn't put it back on the shelf.
And I didn't know they had another one of these there. I thought yours was the last one.
I told you, bro.
It was like I said yesterday. I was like, dude, this is gonna turn into one of those things where it ends up being fine, and it did, because I love this tube mod, which it annoys me because I love this roundhouse.
Yeah,
I absolutely love this mod. If you guys are in the market for a tube mod, the Kennedy Roundhouse V2, I am loving this thing. The only downside,
you got a little bit of battery rattle in there.
Little rattle, and there's no adjustment. But The big thing about this mod that I think is absolutely amazing, let me move this so I don't knock it over, is the switch. Why am I going to the microphone? I'm trying to show them the switch and I'm going to the microphone. So the switch on this thing,
There you go.
if you check it out, the switch on this bad boy, you push it up and then you twist it and the whole switch comes apart into two pieces. So you just have an empty barrel.
Super easy.
And then you got your spring and your switch. And it basically automatically adjusts itself for battery rattle with that little O-ring. So the contact top on your switch is just below the level of the O-ring. So it adjusts itself. And then it also has 2 stages for throw. So you can either have a decently long throw. Where am I going? Right there. You can have a long throw or a short throw. I love the short throw. The thing hits awesome. And I love Kennedy products. I'll back them up until the day I die.
It does hit like a freaking freight truck. It's pretty damn good.
I love this mod.
Even for a single coil build in there too, it hits fucking amazing.
Yeah, I love this tube. I really do. And then, what's going to end up happening is the copper Kennedy, or the brass, no, copper from this is going to end up going on this copper tube. And it's going to look amazing. Yeah. I can actually put it on there right now.
Plus, he's waiting for hopefully a extension tube for his roundhouse that Kennedy had posted a picture of. So he's waiting on that too. So probably this connoisseur is going to replace his roundhouse for a little bit. And then when they come out with that extension tube for the roundhouse, I think that's going to be shelved for a little bit.
I don't think so. I'm really...
Rock them both.
I'm really loving this connoisseur. This thing is a really, really, really nice little piece of equipment.
Thank you, Ninja. Thank you.
I'm really digging it. I'm going to put this copper Kennedy on top of this copper tube.
Yeah, Jax, we definitely kind of do have the same preferences for vaping. When he first started, he was into the real high wattage stuff.
It's a 25.
Oh,
what a letdown. That's going to bug me. That sucks. So it looks good, but there's a lip right here because it's a 25 millimeter RDA on a 24 millimeter tube.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about That's fine. I'll put my 24 Kennedy on there. The stainless. It actually kind of looks nice that way.
Now that we've been vaping for a while, he's becoming more of a flavor whore. He wants more dense cloud. We both still like the clouds.
I love cloud chasing.
But an everyday vape stuff though, we really want some dense, thick flavor is what we look for. But if we're ready to blow clouds, he's got his Mason 40. I've got my TFE 12. I've got my parallel box here, the unregulated one that chucks some big ass clouds as well. So yeah, we pretty much do have similar vaping experience, other than Juice. He likes a lot of bakery products, and I like a lot of fruity shit. Like, this kind gentleman gave me this strawberry glazed donut. He didn't like it, which is weird. It's bakery, but it's really sweet, like a fake strawberry, and I kind of like that. So, I'm happy about that.
So this is a 25 millimeter tube. Good to know. Good to know. I can't believe you like that, dude. It tastes like
it's sweet, sour, delicious.
It's like I said, dude. The donut. Oh, were you talking about the donut, dude?
No, this is the magnetic worm.
Oh! That donut dude he had tastes like your grandma's little strawberry candies that are wrapped in a silvery package that looks like a strawberry.
Hit that.
Yo, hit that shit for show.
I probably over dripped for you.
Yeah.
Did I really?
Dude, so bad. There's like a layer of syrup in my mouth, bro.
It's fighting for me.
Yeah, because I sucked it all in my face.
Well, don't suck.
God, dude.
Don't suck so hard.
You drip. Look.
That's from my whiskers.
No, that is from me pulling out of the ear hole. Oh, my lordy. This dude drips like a maniac, dude.
Now you know what it tastes like, for real.
Yeah, it tastes good, but Jesus. Fucking dude puts like a whole bottle of juice in his RDAs.
He sucks way too hard on these
every
things.
time. Yeah, well, it's because I'm used to pulling off a Kennedy. And that's how they're made.
Misfire.
I would call them and be like, yo, send me a new one. And I'm keeping this one, and I'm going to review it. Have you reviewed it yet?
No, this is like 2 weeks down the road yet.
Okay, then you definitely need to put out a review and let people know.
I'm going to review
people. I know people
good.
that are buying those like crazy.
Yep.
I know people that want to buy those and that are that already have purchased them and they need to know.
I might bump it up to Q because it is hitting so bad.
No, you need to put a video out like tomorrow.
I work 13 hours tomorrow.
That sucks, and I guess you're coming home and doing a review because that's dangerous. Like, for whatever reason, those aren't hitting is sketchy as hell. Because clearly your
I've
battery...
tried 3 different batteries in that, too.
I'm wondering if that battery is somehow... I don't know why you wouldn't be feeling it, but I'm wondering if that battery is somehow shorting out somewhere. Because if you are making contact.
Yeah.
Unless it's that build. Unless your build isn't, like, tightened down for some reason or something. Or that Delrin sleeve down there.
Brand new.
Unless that Delrin sleeve's got to get adjusted or something.
It doesn't. It only springs in and out.
There's got that. I'll bet you that thing doesn't spring enough. I'll bet you if you shave a little bit off that Delrin, it'd be perfect. I think they did the same thing with that Delrin that this does with the O-ring.
Yeah.
That's a real pain in the ass.
But that's the weird thing is that there's nothing.
Well, yeah, because the Delrin's there.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I think that Delrin is too
tall.
It's too tall, and sometimes that's probably arc hit that you're getting. I'd grind that down with some sandpaper.
It's a pretty firm hit for arc hitting, though. It's pretty firm. When it vapes good, but having 2 misfires out of 5 button presses, that's no bueno.
Like my roundhouse will misfire, but like it's once every like 80 hits, 90 hits, which is acceptable. And I think when it misfires, it's because of that O-ring. I think that O-ring is just barely the right size for that button contact to be making contact. I think it's that Delrin. I think that Delrin needs to be shaved down by like a 32nd of an inch, if not more.
I don't have any sandpaper in here, but
I'll bet you that's what it is. I'll bet you money. I'll bet you money.
I'm happy to not take that bet because I bet you're right. So
take the bet.
I think I'm pretty much all finished up with our information. I don't know if you have anything else you want to put out there. We've talked about your Lucky Bird. We've talked about the Roundhouse. I've talked about everything that I'm vaping. I just want to touch real quick. The Goon is very squonkable. It's fantastic. I like it even more on a squonk box. So it's just a very versatile mod as well. So
let me check on the table and see if there's anything we're leaving out. Just real quick before we go. You did that. You did that. You got that.
Yeah.
Have you talked about the RDTA box in any of your videos?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay. Do you want to just grab it just so I can show them real quick? Just talk about them leaking for like 30 seconds.
Where's that at?
It's like right there on your left.
Yep.
So if you guys are into it at all, they've got the iJoy RDTA boxes.
Ooh, that's close.
That's real close. That's awesome. It looks like Goldie. But they've got these boxes where this whole top section is a tank for juice, and then your build deck. Oh, there's no batteries in it. Your build deck literally just wicks straight down into it. They're an awesome design. They're surprisingly nice boxes. They're a series dual battery box. They're good, nice boxes. They feel kind of cheesy, but it's also iJoy, so it is what it is. Actually, there's good crunch time in here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like OG crunch time. But my issue that I have, I'm going to let him keep this one because I haven't used this since I bought it, is the thing leaks all over the place. Some people Some people have said that theirs don't leak, but a lot of people have said that theirs do. Mine leaks right above the battery in a bad space, and it goes straight down to the board.
Yep. That's not good. That's going to cause a short.
And it also...
Well, it is waterproof. They have ran those underwater. The boards are waterproof.
They don't look waterproof. They're not covered in anything.
There's a couple people out there when they're cleaning out this tank, they were worried they couldn't clean it out because of all the functions, and they ran the whole thing underwater, and it's fine. But nevertheless, it's a mess. It gets on your fingers. It's still not good. It's still not a good quality product.
I mean, they're cheap.
I've got one. I've had, it was their very first batch of them. I pre-ordered it 2 months ago. Before it was even released, not 2 months ago. I ordered it back in October before it was even released, and mine works fine. I haven't had any leaking problems with mine. So it was like the second batch that came out, we were having a lot of issues, and he found his in a shop, and they could have had it for who knows how long. So
buy at your own risk.
Yeah, buy at your own risk for sure.
Like they're a cool ass product. I mean, but I don't really see why you'd buy a whole mod over just an RDTA.
Yeah, I think he brought it up to me. He says, "What's the difference between squonking?" So if you want a big reservoir where you don't have to drip a bunch, that's a good option, but squonking is more reliable than that. It's not a hit or miss type of thing. There's O-rings in this that keep it from leaking, and
it's also nice because the bottle is nowhere really near any of the electronics.
Yeah.
It's just a straight shaft.
Yeah, it's completely on the opposite side of the board. So you might as well just get a nice squonking device. This drip box is only $35. Hang on. There we go. This drip box is only $35. So if you're wanting to get in squonking, this is a good starter one. And yeah, we'll be doing split screen. I think we're all set. He's gonna play a little bit by himself, maybe at first, and then I'll join in right afterwards.
Oh,
okay. We'll do split screen first, and then you play by yourself. I don't know.
Okay, whatever, that's fine. That's good.
So
That's cute.
we are all set. Once again, no sign off yet, but
I thought we were gonna kiss each other on the lips for a sign off.
I haven't signed anything for that yet. My lawyer says I'm not supposed to.
Dude, don't be gay. Just kiss me on the lips.
Can't do that.
This freaking guy. Unbelievable. So you'll kiss me on the cheek on my stream, but you won't kiss me on the lips on our stream.
Nope.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now I see how it is. I drove all the way out here just for a kiss, and I don't even get it. Gomer would kiss me on the lips.
He probably would.
I know he would.
He'd put some tongue into it.
I should have just gone to Gomer's house.
Fine. But, yeah, always, guys, vape safe.
Jax goes, what?
Vape safe. Do all of your research. We will be bringing Gomer Pyle in very shortly when we get the stream worked out. And we're going to just have a great, good old time with you guys. Have a ball. If you guys don't vape, but you know somebody that does, give them our channel. And we'll happy to talk with them as well. So that is it for me, sir. I don't know if you have anything else to say. But I am all set, and we'll see you guys at Deadhead Gaming on YouTube in about 10 minutes.
Bye.
So thank you guys. Have a great night. We appreciate your support.
Bye. Bye.